Dear students, now I am going to tell you about diversity of cephalopods. What are cephalopods? They are nothing but octopus, squids, Nautilus. So you know octopus is very popular. All these belong to this class Cephalopoda of phylum Mollusca. Cephalopods are all marine mollusca. They found in all oceans, in all depths of the sea. They are highly evolved class in mollusca. Not only in mollusca, highly evolved class among invertebrates. You might have heard about the intelligence of octopuses. They are very intelligent animals. Cephalopoda, what is the meaning? Cephalo means head. Poda means, pod means foot. So head bears, you know the foot is the distinctive character of molluscans. Mollusca, soft body, shell, foot and visceral mass, and the mantle. So here you will see the foot is modified into arms. So the head is head bears many arms. They are modified foot. They are with suckers or without suckers. Sometimes you can see in the case of Nautilus they don't have suckers, whereas you will find very powerful suckers in octopus and also in the squids. That is in the case of sepia. Cephalopods are predaceous. They are predator, they are carnivore, they are fast swimming carnivore mollusca. There are about 800 marine living species of cephalopods and more than 7,500 shelled fossil species of this class Cephalopoda are identified. So all the fossil species are all shelled ones, remember, they have shells, and they are also of different sizes. Very tiny, it is about 1 gram weight, 1 centimeter squid or else the sepia, to the largest invertebrate 10 to 12 meters long, and it is about half ton and almost 500 to 600 kg weight cuttlefish or sepia. So they are present in the oceans. So that is you will find the variations in the size. Shell is reduced here. They are absent in the case of octopus, shellless mollusca. There is a internal shell you will find in the case, there is a internal shell you will find in the case of sepia and loligo. Then externally spirally coiled shell, what you see, beautiful multi-chambered shell of Nautilus. Cephalopods are the most intelligent, most mobile. I said about the intelligence of the octopus. So octopus are the very intelligent animals. So even you might have heard about in 2010 World Cup soccer, it has predicted 8 matches exactly, the results of the 8 matches correctly. So that is the octopus is called Paul, octopus called Paul. So it is a highly intelligent. All these cephalopods are highly intelligent, most mobile and the largest of all mollusca. They display remarkable diversity. This is what the diversity of cephalopods. They are highly diversified in their size. You will find 1 gram to the 500 or 600 kg weight animals. Then their lifestyle. They are also, you will find variations in their lifestyle. They may be you will find various adaptations you will find, and various type of predation you will find, various type of locomotion, swimming motion, or else they can crawl, they can, so different types of motions you will find. The very interesting is disguise. You will find they can disguise and they can pass through a small octopus can pass through a small hole. They can, and also they can mimic the background, and they can turn into any color and designs. You will able to see here, they are bioluminescent. So also they can communicate very properly, they communicate each other, or else you can communicate with these animals. So that is the interesting aspects about cephalopods. So these brainy invertebrates, they have 500 million years history, fossil history. So they are the fossils they have recovered since last 500 million years from the earth crust. Now they have evolved into a form of a suckered arm. You will see the arms with the suckers. They have a camera like eyes. You will find the eyes are just like human like eyes they have. They have a great quality of color changing. They can change the color, and this is a very complex learning behavior. They can escape by throwing the ink cloud, and they can escape themselves. So much, they are very complex, intelligent behavior they show. Cephalopods are major component of marine ecosystem. So they are major component. They are the food for many sharks and also for whales and larger fishes. They feed on these cephalopods. That's why it is an important link in the marine food chain. Their success relied on their intelligence, their talent of hiding. They can hide anywhere, and the strong flexible arms. They hide by ejecting a cloud of ink. So how exactly the soldiers escape? By creating a smoke screen. Similar manner they do mimic the similar thing. They create a cloud of ink and they escape. Then they bury themselves in the sand and they hide themselves. So they change the color to the background and they escape. So they have several mechanism of escaping from the predator or the hiding. All this they will do. They have the bioluminescent. They emit light in the darkness of the sea. Skin color changes are by the pigment. You will find they have a chromatophores in the skin. It changes the colors. So it's a very interesting animals are so highly diversified animals you will find in the cephalopods. All of them possess at least 8 arms. You will find octopus. Octo means 8 arms they have. In case of squids they have 10 arms. And in case of Nautilus, many arms you will find. And also they have, the jaws are modified into a parrot like beak you will find here. So beak you will find just like a parrot having upper beak and lower beak. You will find similar type you can see to catch hold the prey. They have these, the jaws are modified into beak. They have 3-chambered heart. It is the molluscans. They have a 3-chambered heart, and that circulate the blue blood. It is having hemocyanin respiratory pigment. That's why blood is blue in color. They have camera like eyes, as I told you already, like humans. They have iris, pupil, lens, even the cornea. This is a comparison. This is human eye and this is the octopus eye. It is having cornea, lens and everything. It's exactly like human eye you will find in the case of octopus. Then they are very intelligent. They have very large brain you will find. They have they can learn so many complex they exhibit complex learning behavior. They can escape from the container where they are kept, and they can find their way back to the ocean, and all this they have showed. Then the mouth bears jaws, I said already. Mantle, there is a mantle, of course. You will find this is the organization of the sepia. So you will find the mantle opens outside through the siphon, or else excellent siphon. it propels the water and jet propulsion from the mantle, which helps them to move fast. It's a very fast moving animal in the ocean. So the living cephalopods, there are about 800 and odd species. They are divided into three orders. The class Cephalopoda divided into three orders: order Nautiloidea, Nautilus; order Decapoda, they are the sepia, loligo, cuttlefish, squids; then Octopoda, they are octopus. So what about the shells in all these orders? So the Nautilus, they have large spirally coiled, you will find the spirally coiled shell, you will find, and this you will find internally also they have lot of chambered Nautilus. You will find chambers inside, you will find. So this is a Nautilus, you will find this one is a Nautilus, and you can see they have sutures in between the chambers. They are filled with the air. So I have explained you already. There is you will find there is you will find the siphoncula which runs through these chambers, which produce or secrete air. Then in the case of cuttlefish, you will find internal shell. It is called cuttle bone. It is or else pen in the case of loligo. So it is used for, acts as a float filled with the air, and also it strengthens the animal. It's a more soft body animal. It's how exactly bones strengthen our body, so that gives shape to our body. That is how the supports the cuttlefish. Octopus, it is a shellless mollusca. Then how about the gills? Ctenidia are the gills. There are in the Nautilus two pairs of bipectinate gills. In the case of Decapoda, one pair of bipectinate gills. In case of Octopoda, and that means octopuses, one pair of gills. So here in the case of Nautilus, this is Nautilus moving, you will see that. So it is the arms are absent, but they have tentacles, you will find tentacles. So in the case of Decapoda, that is in the case of sepia, 8 tentacles with the suckers you will find, and a pair of 8 arms and a pair of tentacles. Totally 10 arms you will find. That's why it is called Decapoda. In the Octopoda, 8 webbed arms with double rows of suckers. Here many rows of suckers. In the case of Nautilus, you will find there are 38 tentacles. They are arranged in 2 rows, and outer tentacle ridge you will able to see, it is called hood like structure, you will find this one. So it functions like a operculum. It is cover the tentacles. So this is chambered Nautilus, how it moves in the water. Then you will find this is the simple tentacle of Nautilus, and this is the arm in the case of squid. This is the arm, and a pair of tentacle, very long arm with suckers. So this is what you can see. And in the case of octopus, they are having very strong webbed arms, 8 arms. They are having 2 rows of powerful suckers. Then what about the mantle? You can see. So the mantle is you will find the flap of skin which covers the mantle cavity. It is it opens outside. You will able to see how it opens outside in this octopus. So you will see it is opens here. So it is opens outside by a siphon. Large mantle cavity opens outside by the excellent siphon. There will be a siphon. There will be a tubular funnel as a siphon. So in the case of Nautilus, fins are absent. You will find fins here. You will find how exactly it is the squid or else Decapoda or else sepia. Can you see it is moving with the help of the fins. These are the the arms, and you will find these are the fins, and you will find the eye. So this is squid and this is octopus. You will find how it is moving with the help of arms. So this is octopus, how it is moving in the water in the bottom of the sea. So in the case of the octopus, fins are absent. Fins are present only in the case of squids and loligo. You will find the fins. Then how about the eyes? I said it's just like well developed eyes. So in the case of Nautilus, works like a camera. This one, the Nautilus eye, it works like a camera. Work like a pinhole camera. You know the pinhole camera. Then in the case of squids, in the cuttlefish, so this is the cuttlefish eye, you will find. This is the cuttlefish. So it is vertebrate like eyes with lens, you will find. Then in the case of this also, the cuttlefish or a sepia eye, how exactly the eye is typical vertebrate type of eye. In the octopus also, this is the octopus eye, it is a vertebrate type of eye. Then the ink gland, they are absent in the case of Nautilus, they are not present, but in the case of the squids, you will find ink. How exactly this is the sepia or the squid. It whenever it attacked by a large fish, see, it has created a smoke screen, ink screen to escape or to immediately the unexpected it blur the vision of the fish which is going to attack this. Immediately it will escape. It is a fast moving. That's how. Then you will find what about the suckers? There are 8 suckers lined arms in the case of octopus. You know that it has octo means 8 arm. Each arm having, you will find this is the arm with the 2 rows of suckers. You will find very powerful suckers. You will find in the case of in the sepia, there are many suckers. You will find. So it is these arms, the cephalopoda can maintain pretty tight grip. It differs between the squid and the octopus. Squid use these suckers for grabbing the food, but an octopus uses its arms for varieties of tasks, for walking, handling the object, how we use our hand, similar way. You can see also the muscle contraction of this. There are muscles are there. This is the cup shape sucker, what you see here. Inside you will see the muscles. So this muscle, it create a high pressure, and you can see so that once it is the octopus grip, one cannot escape out of it. It is very powerful grip, strong hold. It uses to trap the prey. So so how about the reproduction? You will find here. So the sexes are separate. They will find the male sepia and female sepia, and male octopus and female octopus you will find. So then, they giving birth to young ones. So juveniles hatch directly from the eggs. So no free swimming larvae. The larval stages are absent. So you will find during copulation, so you will able to see the sperms are collected by the arm and will be placed in the genital or inserted into the mantle cavity of the female. So that you will find in this how exactly the mating in between in the sepia and also in the octopus, you can see. So there is no free swimming larval stage you will find in the case. The egg hatches into the juveniles or the young ones. So this is about the diversity of the cephalopoda. So the cephalopoda are very interesting animals, especially octopus. So it is a very intelligent animal. We think we are the only one. It can do so many tasks, and behaves very intelligently so many times. So this is about the diversity with respect to the cephalopoda, with respect to their size, with respect to their adaptations, with respect to their habitat, with respect to their structures. Thank you.